Hey everyone, this is Mel, aka Nostalgiaspy, with another video of stuff from my childhood. This is going to be all my childhood clothes. I still have almost all of them. And I'm very glad about that, because they're artifacts from my childhood too. So, my bed is bare because my sheets are in the wash. So, you'll just have to stare at my mattress the whole time, I guess. Okay, first I'm going to do shirts. These are my shirts. This is a really old shirt, tie-dyed shirt, from our old camp in New York, which is Bethany Baptist Camp in Sinclairville. I believe that, like many of my shirts, this one belonged to my older siblings, probably my older sister, and then just passed it on to me. A lot of my clothes are hand-me-downs. This next one was given to me by my brother, my second oldest brother, when he joined the Marines. I didn't wear it very often, but I had it, and I remember getting it. So, yeah. This yellow shirt, it's upside down. I only remember wearing it once, and that was, I think it was around Christmas time. We were at some friend's house, and I was playing with this little girl that was there, and I was wearing this shirt. And I was pretty uncomfortable in it, actually. That fabric is really, really weird. It's like really stretchy all over, and that's weird. So I didn't like it, but I wore it that night. This next one is also one that used to belong to my older sister. There's actually a picture of her in a scrapbook wearing it, along with some shorts. I remember wearing this one very often. It's simple and it's comfortable. The fabric is really nice. I don't know where that spot there is, but yep, this is a shirt that I wore quite a lot. This one, oh, I remember this one very well. I also wore this one quite a lot, but I guess when I was younger. I'm not sure how old I was, but I love this shirt because it's so pretty. I kind of wish it fit me today, but it doesn't, so oh well, but I'm keeping it just for the sake of nostalgia. And there's this black one. It says California. I don't remember wearing this shirt, but it's been in my closet for as long as I can remember, even back in my childhood, so I'm keeping it. Okay, this is a sweater. White button-down sweater. I think I usually wore it to church. I'm not sure if I liked wearing it very much. It's thick and the texture is weird. But I know I wore it at least a few times. Here's another shirt that I wore often when I was littler. Kind of cheesy, but this is a very old shirt. And it's very nostalgic for me. This one, I wore, I think, a fair amount. Not as often as the other ones that I really liked, but I wore it a decent amount, I guess. And here's the back. My childhood summers were awesome. And judging by the middle picture, I'm guessing this is from, I don't know, some Christian camp, I guess. I'm not sure where I got it. It must have been a hand-me-down. This one, I think Tyler will like a lot, even though it's a girl's shirt. It's a Lion King themed shirt. I have no idea when I got it. And I'm not sure I ever wore it, at least not a lot, but I had it. And, see, it has a picture of Nala on the back. So other than that, it's just a pink shirt, long sleeves. Yeah, see, there's that weird texture again. So I can see why I didn't like wearing the shirt. It's too thick and everything. This one looks blue on the camera. I'm not sure if it'll turn out like that on the computer, but it's actually purple. Not sure why the camera thinks it's blue. But yeah, I wore this to Awana, obviously, because of the text. I'm a little lamb of God. And I wore it to church at least once. And the back is just plain purple, even though it looks blue. I hope it doesn't turn out like that on the computer. This one, this little pinkish red one that says Esprit or whatever, was a favorite of mine. Wow, it's really small for me now. It didn't seem that small when I was younger. Just a little bit, but it was very comfortable, and I liked it a lot. This one was another not exactly favorite of mine, because the fabric is really, really slippery. I think it's like, it feels kind of like silk or something. But yeah, it's blue and it's got this weird texture. And I only wore it a few times. I guess I just didn't like how it felt. I've always liked the cotton ones, like this one. That's nice and it's cotton. Here's another cotton one. At least I think it's cotton. It feels like it. A baseball shirt. It probably wasn't mine because I have never been on a baseball team. The only teams I have ever been on were the ones that they organized us into at Awana. And the camera makes the shirt look green, but it's really blue. And the decoration is white. Yeah, it's a light blue color. And then there's a list of sponsors on the back. Wow, I'm almost out of shirts. Okay, let's see what this next one is. Another very colorful one. Has bears and colorful hot air balloons. Yes, I remember really liking this shirt because it was just so bright and colorful. It's just plain white on the back. This shirt, this is a tank top. I only remember wearing it once, but that was a very good memory. You see, I was wearing a shirt one really hot summer day. Our parents weren't home and we had a babysitter instead. I'm not sure who it was. I think it was our Awana leader because she was also our friend and everything. But I was wearing this shirt and my brothers and I decided to turn on the faucet on the side of the house, get the driveway all wet, and play in the water. And we did that for like at least an hour, maybe 2 hours, and it was so much fun. And we got in trouble when our parents came home, but it was totally worth it. I didn't regret it at all. And that is the only memory of wearing this shirt that I have. Let's see. Here's another sports shirt. Probably hand-me-down from my siblings. Frankly, I hardly remember getting any of these clothes. I have a lot of hand-me-downs. But, yeah, this is another one of those comfortable cotton shirts, but I'm not sure I wore it that much because it's kind of ugly, and I don't care much for sports. Oh, and speaking of sports, this red shirt was a favorite of mine when I was younger. I'm not sure what Umbro means, but regardless, I always called this my soccer shirt. And one time I think my mom told me that it is a soccer shirt, even though I'm not sure what Umbro means. I might have to look that up later. But yeah, I always loved this shirt. And I like this shirt quite a lot. I think I wore this shirt on either my 9th or my 12th birthday. Maybe both. But I really liked it. There are the decorations. And it's just pink and white stripes on the back. This shirt right here goes way, way back. Goes back to when I was 6, maybe 5. And I only know this because I saw a picture of myself at age 6 wearing it in one of Mom's scrapbooks. So, I was thrilled to find it. I actually found most of these clothes by looking through huge garbage bags in my closet that were full of old clothes that I supposedly didn't want anymore, and I was going to give them away. But I thought that maybe some of them belonged to my friends who had lent me some clothes, and I'd have to give them back, so I procrastinated on doing anything with them until the friends could come and look through them. They never have, not yet at least. But I'm glad of that because if I had taken action earlier, I wouldn't have all these clothes, and I would be really devastated because so many pieces of my childhood would be gone. But yeah, this shirt goes way back to when I was a really, really little kid. 5 or 6. At least 6, but probably 5 too. Let's see. I did like this shirt. I wore it in the summer a lot. There's a tear right here in the front. I remember when I got that tear. Marty and Miles and I, those are my brothers, we're playing with our next door neighbor and friend Andy on the swing set, and my shirt got caught on something on that swing set and it tore. Yeah. But the shirt is still good. It probably doesn't fit me anymore, but it's still good. I think I'm going to run out of room on my card soon, so if this video cuts off in the middle of the sentence, I'm sorry. I'll have to make a part 2 of this. Okay, here's a really small, thin, white shirt. I don't think I wore this very often, maybe to church, but that was it, because it was so weird and uncomfortable, and I don't like the texture. I think that's corduroy. I do remember having corduroy, they were either pants or overalls when I was a kid, and I didn't like wearing them because they were so uncomfortable. Here's another long sleeve shirt. I wore this a few times, but I didn't like it much because it was uncomfortable and tight and stuff. And it has this cool pocket on the sleeve. I remember my older brother, not my oldest, but my older brother, not the one that joined the Marines, but just one of my older brothers, I have 3 of them, made a comment about that pocket one time. That was in the driveway. We were playing outside. The rest is just blue. Okay, one more shirt, at least of mine. 101 Dalmatians themed. Yes, I'm not sure which Dalmatian that is because I can't tell any of them apart. But I had this shirt and I wore it at least occasionally. And I'm not sure if that's the same one on the back. She has a pink collar, so it probably is, but who knows. Okay. And I have 3 shirts of my brothers here. These belong to both my little brothers. Probably both of them like hand-me-downs. But I don't think I have time to review them because this video is already 12.5 minutes long, so I'm going to cut this off and then make a part 2.